Hey guys, it's Maymay and my trusty sidekick,
Old Vinny's here.
the Van Meister. You sound better today.
I feel a little better today.
Good, so maybe I can get some sympathy out of folks today. You reckon?
Probably not.
I gotta clean my screen. My eye there looks like it's a little dirty.
Wow.
Yeah, I gotta clean that. There we go. Much better. I have my phone in my hand and sometimes that happens. So, come on in. Look, we got a thumbs up already. What? What? Miss Joan, you said the funniest thing on one of Melody's things. It was so.
I think that's on mute. It said
And
it already.
I can't remember what it was now, but it was the funniest thing. You have the best sense of humor. I read it and I was like, are you kidding me? Miss Joan is so funny. Good morning, y'all. So, we're really close to being done with this dude. And we may finish it today. Maybe. Get my stool over here for me. But I have a couple questions I want to answer. Because there have been a lot of questions in the...
Now, are you answering questions or are you asking questions?
No, I have a couple I want to answer.
All right.
And I want to answer one kind of early on, okay? Welcome in. We're live. This is a very casual event, so I know this is not everybody's favorite, these casual ones. But, so the question has been on the last few videos, who is Brenda? And this is my fault because I have not explained every time I've done the live, and I need to. So Brenda is a friend of ours who is also a teacher in our Made It Con. She's a teacher at our location, and Brenda is a classically trained watercolorist, fine artist. That's her background, is fine art. But she started which is so funny because people wouldn't believe that. Like, we laugh about that her background's fine art and we're doing this, right? But Brenda's belief is anyone can craft if they let their guard down, just let themselves do it, right? So that's been the question, who is Brenda? Now, if you want to meet Brenda, she is going to be in our Crafter After Show that we are going to do at 12:30 today. The reason I'm scheduling it at 12:30 is because I don't want to change that for people who are used to the Crafter After Show and just watch it. So at 12:30, we'll be doing Crafter After Show. So even if we finish this super early, it'll be 12:30 when we do that. But she is going to come in and critique my album either to the point I'm at or if I'm done. I may call it done so she can critique it because you can always add to it. But...
So
that's
the
who Brenda
Crafter
is.
After Show will be at 12:30 today.
Today. Yep.
No matter what.
No matter what. We haven't had, well, we did cram one in when the internet was decent. So we are also doing a test as we speak on internet. We have a theory we're trying out. If it goes blurry today, I'm going to keep going. And I want to let you know something. If you're typing in the comments that it's blurry, I already know that, so I'm deleting those comments because it just causes conversation and I have to go monitor them. So don't worry about typing in the comments of the video it's blurry. I know it happens and we are working on that. So you don't have to worry about putting it in there. I understand everybody's just trying to help and I get that. It just causes conversation, so don't stress about that. So 12:30 today, Central Standard Time, will be the Crafter After Show. Let's see where we're at. Wait, there was another question I wanted to answer. It was, who is Brenda? What was my other question? I don't remember. Okay. It may pop up as we're going.
Why don't you lay a little groundwork, since this is not your typical type project.
Explain why we're doing it.
No, not necessarily that, but explain that people don't have to do it just the way you're doing it.
I have to tell you what's so funny. So I was telling Vince this morning before work, I'm like, I've never seen such a polarizing project. Like, you're either on the I love this, I'm going to try it side, or you're on the this is not my style, I couldn't stand it. And I cannot tell you how many times I've heard broke the camel's back. Like, I was going with you and I was going to be able to do it until you did that. What I think is funny is we pigeonhole ourselves as crafters. I am the #1 guilty of this. I pigeonhole myself as clean lines, measuring. I do this to myself, right? And I struggle stepping outside of that box. Now listen, you don't have to step outside of your box. You can stay right in it. What you're doing is working, you're enjoying it, that's fantastic. But if you like to try some, Ron, I've seen yours, it's amazing. She's posting on our Facebook and she's doing excellent, by the way. Ron is going along with us. The idea behind a project like this is to say, have you ever thought about trying this? And you may not try every bit of it, but you might find something you want to use.
I thought it was so funny that so many people let the camel's back get broke when you tore the paper.
This really messed us up. It really did.
People had to come apart.
You have to understand, this is a style of crafting. This is a grunge, or sometimes you see this a lot in mixed media or in steampunk. and you know, you can do more or less of this, but it really set people off. And then let me say this, no one's angry. I don't want to, sometimes maybe when I describe it, it kind of comes across as that. No one's angry. It's crafting. It's not rocket science, you know what I'm saying? So it's just funny how this turns people away. But the other thing that turns people away is how the pockets are made, or because we have a style that we do. So what I thought might be fun, this was my thought this morning, is I'll finish this Brenda style album, and then I thought it might be fun if I took the same cardboard and did this Maymay style. What do you think? I think that'd be cool. You gotta, it's fine. You need to go and approve that I'm doing. I think it'd be fun if after this, and you guys tell me in the comments below, if you would like to see me take the same cardboard, the same dimensions, and then do it Maymay way. Then you just see the difference. There's some things I'd do different. It'd be neater, cleaner, da-da-da. And then maybe what we can do is do this as my first project in my new craft room. Like, that'd be cool, right? When we get the new craft room up, we could do a live like we're doing now and see it the Maymay way. Then you'd have two ways to look at it. I think it'd be fun. All right, let's look at what we have done. Michelle has stepped in for Vince. He had to go get on the phone for a second. So that's what happens with live. So welcome, Michelle.
Hello.
All right, if you have any questions, Michelle's going to be watching, but I'm going to flip through real quick, okay? All right. You know what, Kitty? That's a great question. I don't think I would use the same paper pack because I think it'd be better if I didn't, so that you could see it used, because I still would do a lot of the same kind of cutting of the paper. But I think it'd be neat if I did it with a different paper pack just to show you guys, you know, different ways to do stuff. Okay, so here's the front page. We did this one earlier. We have two little inserts in there. I'm going to flip this out. In the back, we have a little slide in right here with one piece and then a little book for photos. Here we've made a little separate page that opens like this. And all of this is mimicking things from one of Brenda's albums. Here we have the little waterfall that's done with the Scotch tape. You guys might remember these are stuck down with Scotch tape, which is hilarious to me, and it works. And then here we have the little slide. This is kind of like a belly band. That's what Vince said. This is kind of like a belly band. And then there's this. And then we have this little page, which my favorite thing so far is this little flip over with the button. That's my favorite so far. This is a pocket in and of itself, but it's also a page because of the holes. And then on the back, we have a flap. This is where we ended yesterday, was with this flap. And then this page has these little pockets in it, like this. And then the back has that dun, 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 distressing. Ooh, do I have that? Oh, look, here it has the distressing. Where's all my peeps at that want me to do it? Like, here's the distressing. I love it. That's funny. Okay, so today we're going to add to it. What I want to add is, let me show you in one of her albums. I don't know if it's in this one or not. Let me see. What I think is cute is to add, it might not even be in an album that I have in here, to be honest with you. I may have to, what album do I not have in here? There's one that she did. She might have taken it with her. Let me see if it's in here. It's not, but here's what I'm going to do. She sometimes, even though she has these pages all at a certain size, she sometimes will take a piece of cardboard that maybe she was working with, and she'll do another page to just stick it in there. You know what I'm saying? Now, Brenda has been known to even let it stick out the top or the bottom, but I don't think that'll work for us. I think that we need to have it in the album. Plus, for shipping sake, I think, because I'm shipping this to somebody, I think it'll be safer not to have anything hanging out, because we'll be able to wrap this very nicely. Michelle will appreciate that, because you're going to be the one to do that. So yes. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a piece of, this is the scrap that we had left over from when we made the 7x7 pages. And what I'm going to do is just cut it down, or 7.5 by 7.5. So I'm going to cut it down to like 6.5. So it's not the length of the album, okay? It's a little bit different. So I'm going to cut it to 6.5, just like this. There we go. I can still use this later if I want to. Then I'm going to cover this in some of the paper, and then we'll decide how to decorate it. And this way, see, I can use some of my scraps up. That's pretty much perfect. This piece can get used here. I could totally take this and make a little angled pocket out of that, because that's a scrap, right? So, and that'll cover up this bottom that's not perfectly matching. Let me see how that's going to go. Is that going to cover? Yeah, it is. Look at that. All right, let's cut this off. So she literally does this just like this. So I will get started pasting. Any questions or anything?
Well, we had a suggestion from Georgia that she would like for you to sign the album before you ship it to the winner.
Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll sign something I'll sign something that can stay in the album, but not the actual album. That way, if the person gets it, doesn't really care for Maymay, they're not stuck with it.
Or maybe they want to gift it on to somebody else.
True, and they can keep the little piece that's in there that I signed. How about that? If they want to pull that out, I'll find something to do that with. Y'all remind me to do that on camera so you can see me do it. Somebody remind me. And that way, if the person gets it, that's a good idea, Michelle, because they might want to use it as a gift. And that'd be fine. All right, so there's that half. Let's go ahead and use this dude to cover up that bottom and make a little angle pocket in here. Like so. So what I'm going to do is run some glue down this side. Just like this. I got to tell y'all something funny. And just on two sides, okay? So Brenda came in the other day with her Magic and Wonder album, okay?
It's fabulous.
It is fabulous. She came in to show me what the class was going to be about and all this. But what was so funny is I am puffing that a little bit to make a little gap. I'm just pushing it up a little bit so I can get in there easier. What was funny is she had a piece and she was trying to show me, but it wouldn't come out. And what had happened was it was a tag, but she had poked a hole through it and put the ring binder on it so it was locked in. So she went jerk. She pulled it out. She said, there, here it is. Look how cute this is. I said, people won't believe it. They just won't. They would not. She's awesome. All right. So now I've made a little, using the scrap, we've made a little wing pocket, right?
Cute.
Terrence, if they don't care for Maymay, they don't need to win the album. Terrence, you're the cutest. Actually, remind me to message Terrence later. I have a question for him. I think he might like it. We'll see. I keep forgetting to ask him, and then when I see his name, it reminds me. All right, I'm going to glue this down and cut it out as well. Oh, I wanted to show y'all something. This is the perfect place to show you. Okay, so something that she does, which I think is really cute. Do I have a scrap a little bigger than this one? What's on the other side of that? That'll work. Okay, so I got to have a bigger scrap than that. Hold on, because I was holding all my scraps out. Maybe I don't. I just got these little tiny scraps. Terrence, if I don't message you, message me. That'll help me remember. How about that? If I put the ball in your court. Let's use this one. This will work. All right, so I'm going to take this and show you something that she does. And I think almost every one of her albums has this in it. Just going to cut a piece that will run across the top here. And that's fine. It doesn't have to cover the whole thing. I just want to give myself a good bit of space here. And I'm going to glue this down to the top. Ooh, I like this side. Yeah, I'm going to glue that side down. I'm going to glue the orange side down. And I want to show y'all how this will work. Okay, so she puts a piece down, just a scrap first. Now, this is going to be one of those things. I better hit a boo. Did you see what I did? When I showed the back of the album, you're going to crack up. I showed the back of the album and I went... I had to use that for something, right? I had a chance. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to...
If she wins, you have to hand deliver it.
Who was that?
Tina.
Okay, no, that's in the Swiss Alps. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut this to the size I want it to be so I can show y'all before I glue it down. Cutting this to the size.
Are you doing what I think you're doing?
I'm going to do the thing I wanted to show them that I have not shown them yet.
Lord. They're going to have a
They're
come
going to
apart.
have a come apart, I know.
Maymay, that's a bad idea.
No, we're doing it. All right, so I have this, which is my backer piece. No, Vince feels fine.
What?
All this sympathy for you is killing me.
Look, it's okay for them to love on me just a
They
little
can love
bit.
you. They can love you. I appreciate it. All right, look. Here's the top. If I leave it like this, I've covered all that pretty paper I have up there. But if I take these scissors and I make a slit, yes, she does this. I will show you. Then I can roll this page back. Just get it started and just kind of roll it. See if there's a piece like this in that album, that pink album laying there. Look for it. And then I'm going to roll this one back. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. All right, so I've rolled this back. So now I see this pattern. And then when we glue this down, we're going to see that pattern. And she does this in her albums, and I like it. I think it's kind of cool. I like the way it's like, oops, look, if you tore this away, that was there. It reminds her, or what she tells me, it's like, you know, whenever you see like 5 or 6 layers of paint on something and you take the paint off from back in the day and you see all those layers. Like, for example, you guys would really freak out if you knew this about me, okay? I have my grandmother's ceramic planters, and they are old as the hills. And every year, my grandmother would respray paint them. So now all of that paint is starting to flake off. but I won't cover it up because I love how it looks with all that, knowing Grandma did all that spray painting, right? I'm going to see if there's one in here because Vince couldn't find one in there. But I love how it looks. Oh, there it is. Look. Right here. She did it right there. I told you she does it. And she just reveals a different piece of scrap paper behind there. Isn't that neat? And she tore hers. I cut mine. I should have tore it. I should have tore it, but I cut it.
It's all right. You get the same effect.
So I won't paint that because I like all the layers of Grandma's paint, knowing that she spray painted it, right? But it is looking really, really bad. But maybe I should clear coat it so it'll kind of stay on because it's starting to fall off a lot. You know my ceramic planters, which you don't like. You think I should paint them. But I don't want to because I know my Grandma did it. So
you can leave them like they are.
You don't care how I do it.
I don't. Absolutely not one lick.
All right, now what I'm going to do is just like we did that other page. I'm going to lay this on top and draw my circles for my holes to be punched. And I've made myself another little flap, another little piece to put inside. So hole punch, here it is. The bigger side, punch this one and punch this one. I think we're going to put this guy together in a second so we can start putting the rest of the stuff. So there's one side, and then here's the other with the little half pocket, right? What do y'all think? I mean, nobody's really yelling about this one. You don't care, not one lick? That's what they said, not one lick.
They liked it, I said not one lick.
That's, well, and we do say that stuff around here in the South.
And Claudette, I do feel better today.
You sound better.
Still not 100%. Still got a lot of allergy sinus mess going on, but hey.
Order. We have the 3-inch, and I think that's it in the store right now. But the 3-inch, I think, come in 1 packs. I can't remember. All right, so these rings work like this. You push one side out and open it up. They're stiff, okay? That's all right. That holds them together good. So what we're going to do is start in the back on that page. Oh, I keep showing it to you. I'm going to put one in here. Lay this down. Open this one up. Put one in here. Like so. And then I'm just going to lay my pages in. So this is one of our pages. I got to be honest with y'all. I absolutely love ring-bound albums. The reason is they are so easy. It's so easy to do ring-bound albums, you know. Put this one in.
We got a super chat.
What? Can you tell?
Yeah, well, I mean, it says.
I can't tell.
It says message retracted.
Maybe they didn't. Maybe they didn't. All right.
I don't know.
Maybe it was an accident. So put those on. Keep going. Yeah, if you do 3-inch binders, you can just make it bigger. Brenda's going to tell you in class she prefers this size. She feels like this is like a really good manageable size. That's what she's told us before, and that's what she likes to use. I love how this looks. Then you just lock these down. Ooh, almost got myself. And then look, we're all ring bound now. She's going to be proud of me, y'all. I think she's going to be proud of this. We need some slide-ins for these pieces. I need something here.
But now, somebody said a while ago, but now you're at even.
I won't be.
Odd pages?
I won't be because we're going to add something else to it.
Okay.
All right. I want to put this down here because she did this too. In one of her other albums, I'm going to take this cut apart. Just like this. Cut this off down here. And then, I got a little bit of white showing. Can y'all believe I'm not even worried about that? I'm going to take my glue again. I'm really liking this. Oh, I know what the other thing was I wanted to address. Somebody said Brenda wouldn't have outlined those letters. I think she would have. I think she would have because they blended in. I don't think I really stepped outside of a Brenda thing there. We can ask her because she's going to look at it. But she probably would have put something underneath it before she put it down. But I forgot to. But yeah, somebody said, you broke the rules. That's not something Brenda would have done. But I think she would have if she, after the fact. Because she's big on going back and changing things.
Now, what are those rings called?
Book binding rings. I think they're called.
Book binding rings.
Book rings. Okay, so I only put glue on 2 sides. And I'm going to stick this in here like this. So now we've created another pocket. And she did that in one of her other albums. And I really liked it. I got glue on my other pages. Let me clean that off. But now we have a little pocket here too. Isn't it cute?
Mm-hmm.
I think so too. All right, so I'm going to close all the... Oh, no. Let's put some slide-ins here and here. So where's my other one? Here they are. I got these 2 left to use. And I'm going to cut this one apart. These I'm just going to slip in. I'm not even going to do anything to them. That is also very Brenda. Because there won't be a cut apart left when she does an album, y'all. By the way, don't forget, put your questions in capitals if you don't mind so Vinny can see them. All right, so these two guys right here, I'm going to put in this side because I think they'll fit in here well. Just like so. And then I need a bigger one here. This is a pretty big scrap of paper I've got sitting here. Let's see what we can do with this. Let's turn this into a little book. Let's fold this one in half. This is so fun. It really is very fun, okay? Because it takes you out of your comfort zone, which I love. I didn't think I did love it. I really didn't. It's made me think, oh, you missed this part. I think what I'm going to do is make this one Brenda style. But then I'm going to come back and do these same cardboard panels and do it Maymay style. Do how I would do. So we could compare the two to each other. And a lot of it will cross over. Because a lot of what she does, like using these for photo mats and stuff, a lot of that will cross over. But I make my pockets different and stuff like that. So mine's a little more detailed where that's concerned. All right, I'm going to take this one and fold it in half. Like so. I'm going to put that on the inside like this. Because Brenda will make these little books like crazy. Don't want to put that on there? No, let's go like this. All right, so I'm going to run some glue on the folded part, but just on the inside of it. Just like this. Okay, and then I'm going to put this in here and lay it down. So that little spine will be glued down on one side. And then, yeah, everybody can win this album. Everyone can. This needs something. Oh, this would be cute. What if I did that and then a sticker? No, this way. Uh-oh, those teacups are sideways. Oh, can I do it? Who will be mad about that, Benny?
Stick them bad boys on there.
I like them. Oh, I'll get so much grief about that. So many people were unhappy about that. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I think it's cute. I like the torn edge, and I think that's cute. I'm sticking it down. It's my scrap, and I'm sticking it down.
Go for it.
All right, so I'm going to stick this down, and then I'm going to put a sticker on this green. Anytime for me, I have this dark green expanse on this paper, I think it's perfect to put the stickers on because they really pop. Go for gold, Margie said. All right, let's see.
Somebody said you could have put it up and down, and they would have been right.
See? I'm a rebel. I'm a crafting rebel. I want the t-shirt. This is, I'm a crafting rebel. We got to have that. We got to have that. Look, we're putting this there. This is perfect. Yes, you can. Look, be brave. Yes, you can. That goes there, doesn't it? That's perfect. I'm going to put this little book in here. That's
Rachel
cute.
asked, could you use the We Are Memory Keepers cinch machine to make this album?
You certainly can. And here's the thing. This is a Brenda album, and she does rings. I do different kinds of albums, and I would use this for my cinch. You'd have to have the bigger, what are they called? Binding rings. The spiral, you'd have to have the bigger one because this is cardboard, so it's not going to work like chipboard or paper, but you certainly can. So those have things in them. And now what I want to do.
Austin wants to know your birthday.
May the 3rd. It's easy to remember because it's Maymay. It's 3 letters, which is the same as what's in my name, Amy. That's 3 letters, so it's May the 3rd. Am I forgetting something? May the 3rd. That's it, right? Those are the ways we remember it. We're not done. We still have more to do here. So, let's look back to what we're going to do. Let's see. I have not done... Oh, I haven't decorated this page. Let's go decorate this page because we did that page too. All right, so we open this up. This page... I'm going to put something here for people that don't like the upside down, but they just don't kill me. And let's use stickers. We can put a pocket here. Oh, look. I have this piece left. What if I put that in there? That's kind of cool, isn't it? I need to cut this off because I got a little glue sticking down there. I love the angle pockets. I think they're cute. On this one, though, I'd need to glue it down a little inside the torn edge. But I still can do it. So let's go like this, straight down, then across, and then just on 2 sides, because that's what makes the pocket. Then put this where we want it. I think I want it like that. And then we'll cut the difference away. Again, I squeeze it just a little bit, so I have a little puff in there for those to fit in. Like so. And then I'm going to turn this over and trim it out. I could take it out of the book and do it, but I'm just going to trim it right here. I think you guys can see what I'm doing. Trim that away, and we've made a pocket inside of there. Then we can go back and put something in that pocket. Oh, look, and I like how we got all those patterns now working. Cool, right? All right, what are we gonna put on this pocket? Let's put, oh, I have this other, I don't think you'll show very well right there.
They said you're gonna be 29.
Yes, 29. Yes, I will.
How many times?
Not even a couple yet. Honestly, not even a couple yet. Hey, look, because we made this little pocket so easy, let's put ta-da right here. That's funny. Oh, there's another one. Get all the little pieces out. Maybe put it up here so you can see it. Oops. I need to get that little piece out of there. It's not that big of a deal, but I'm going to stick it down here. There we go. All right. Ta-da! That's how you make a pocket just like that. Oh.
That just says, duh.
Ta-da! Okay. Then, what else are we going to put in there? We need to put something in there to hold pictures.
Heather said you was 29 plus shipping and handling.
Oh, that's funny. Actually, I don't mind telling y'all, I'll be 46 this year, right? 46?
Yep.
You have to do the math for me? Yep, 46. That's not bad. Was that a super chat? I just saw a blue something.
It was.
Yay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I still have 3 pieces of paper I can use. I'm going to cut. I'll show y'all something else that she does sometimes that she encouraged me to do. So I'm going to cut this piece. I'm just cutting out a rectangle. Just like this. And I think that'll fit in there. Let me see. Yes, it will. So there's one. I'm going to trim that one down to fit. It's a little too tall. And we'll go with that. Then, let me trim this down. This is something she did, which I thought was, I've shown you guys this before back in the day before I used my punch, which I'm not allowed to touch right now. I'm going to cut an angle off of here. Okay. Now, I am a little picky about my tags. I want them to have similar angles. So I'm going to take that little scrap that I just used and I'm going to flip it and put it on the other side. See how I'm laying it like that on the other side? And then I'm just going to use that as my cut angle so I can match them, if that makes sense. So now those will match and my tag will look okay. And we'll put a hole in there in a second. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I'm going to snip an angle. And in order to make the other side match, I used to do this before I had my angle punch. Now I just use my angle punch because I'm too lazy. Isn't that something? Oh, let me show you something. If I cut this like this, I'll mess up. My angle looks like that, but I've got this turned wrong. So I need to make sure I put it on the same angle as the other side or I'll be in a mess. So there's that.
Oh, we got another super chat.
Thank you so much, guys. Y'all are so sweet. So look, 2 tags. Let's poke holes in these tags. Where's my hole thingy? I hit it for myself again. Here it is. I'm gonna be glad to clean my room, I gotta be honest, so I can get in here and do some projects. It's a mess. It is a mess in here, y'all. All right, let's put some ribbon on these.
You know, I get older before you do.
Yes, you do. But you also are older than me, so that is what it is, babe.
Yeah.
Just get used to that, because that ain't changing. That ain't changing, babe. You'll never be younger than me. I just celebrated the 26th anniversary of my 29th.
That means Miss Joan and I
Don't
are the
say
same
it.
age.
Do not
No,
tell
don't.
her age just because you can do math. That's not fair. Just because you know math. Does this green match? I'm not going to fight with it because it doesn't. Let's use this
that's
brown.
right.
Don't tell her age, mister. You're not allowed to do that, regardless if she's your age or not.
Vinny's birthday is April the 26th.
Coming up
Naoka
soon.
and I share the same birthday.
We're 1 week apart. So we usually celebrate it in some way together. Are we doing anything this year for our birthdays?
I think we're going on a cruise.
Well, right after it. Right after them. All right, slip knot ribbon on that one. Slide that one in so there's a little photo spot. I'm going to do the same on this one. Another little slip knot. I like that our birthdays are close together. Do you?
That don't bother me.
Because I don't really care about my birthday, and then Vince really likes his birthday. You like a party and stuff, so I usually get to benefit from it.
Yeah, I like a big deal for my birthday.
I don't really care about it. But I like that I get to share with you because you like it. So, all right. 2 little tags ready to go. That may be a little too long because that's not going to shut real well. I'm going to trim those just because we can. Give them a haircut. It's like back in the old days.
Oh, Sheila Hall's birthday is the same day as mine in the Ocas also.
Cool. All right, close this down. I want to put something on here. And this can have some dimension.
Well, I am 9 years older than Maymay.
9 years. 9 big, long years, Vince. What do I want to put there? I like that word shine. I love these 3 pieces, but they won't show real well. So I think what I'm going to do is I want to use a piece of, I'm going to use a strip of something light. Maybe that. Let me cut this down. Cut this down. Benny's not allowed to get anything for his birthday. Why are you not allowed to get anything for your birthday?
Well, because I already got it.
And Father's Day and Christmas
Whoa,
from last year.
Whoa.
Christmas from last year.
Get crazy now.
So I can't say Father's Day too.
Birthday, Christmas from last year, anniversary and Christmas. Anniversary and birthday also. So it's 4 days in there. Let's don't be going forward to Father's Day or next anniversary or birthday.
So Father's Day resets it. Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah, it starts over when
it starts over on the Father's Day.
After the birthday, it starts over.
You can tell them why. They're like, why? Well, it's fair. It's fair.
Oh, it is fair. It was not a cheap birthday present.
You can tell them why I keep working. I think they can watch what I'm doing. I'm repeating stuff I've already done. So
I will say that for, I'm going to say 18 years of our 20 years of marriage, when we go to Warm Springs every year to go to Callaway Gardens to see the Christmas lights, we stop in a little store in Warm Springs that sell the Big Green Egg, which is, for those of you that don't know, is an amazing cooking device for outdoor grilling.
Yeah, not really a barbecue grill.
And I have wanted one for all of those years, but I never would spend the money because they're not cheap. So I never pulled a trigger on it. Well, this year, Maymay decided we were pulling the trigger on it.
Well, because I can never pick him anything out for Christmas because he has everything he wants. Like, he gets, if he wants something new, he typically gets it. You know how men are. Y'all know how they are. And they don't wait to tell you or anything. So this year I said, look, we're going to get this year, and it's going to be several presents because you've wanted it for, I actually wanted to get it for him for Christmas and surprise him so he would have gotten it for Christmas. But the problem is, I'm always afraid I'd buy the wrong thing, and you can't, the lady I was going to buy it from, I couldn't return it because once you bought it, you owned it, right? So he said, I went to him after Christmas. I said, here's what I want to get you. What do you want to do? And he said, I want to start looking for it. So you found what you wanted, and we ended up getting you exactly what you want. But listen, y'all, I'm not kidding. We did the math, and we looked at them every single trip to Warm Springs, which we go every Christmas. We looked at them every year for at least 15 years. We did that math, at least 15 years. That's cute, y'all. I like the way that looks. So cute.
So it's something I wanted for a long, long, long time. And this year we were blessed and able to get one.
Yeah, it's very different when you wait a long, long time to get something and then you get it and you're just like, he's in love with it. Like, we've had 2 meals off of it so far. Somebody said it was an expensive smoker, but it is a smoker, but I mean, it is a grill. Like, you grill on it too. Like, you haven't really smoked on it yet. The 2 meals we've had have been, grilled, but it's not like a barbecue grill. I don't really know how to describe it. All right, I got more stickers, and I want to find places for them. How about back here? Let's use this. Brenda would totally use this piece in some way. That's just how she is. How do I want to use it? I don't know. Let me think.
Yeah.
That's too thin for what I'm thinking.
Charmaine says we need a tutorial on cooking on a green egg.
Well, he don't know it well enough yet.
I'm still learning it. Now, I've cooked 2 meals on it, and they were pretty daggum good. So.
Yeah, they were good. I'm not going to say they weren't good, but you're not ready for that yet.
Yeah.
Somebody said I just saw somebody bakes on their green egg. That makes perfect sense because, y'all, the green egg is so cool because what you do is you literally set it to a temperature like you do your oven, and it's easy to maintain that temperature. So you could bake on it.
Yeah.
Like you got a pizza stone you're going to use on it.
You could cook something for 12 hours in it. You know, it's incredible.
I'm just making little things. I just cut a piece of paper. I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to put it right here to be a little flat. And then I'll put something here for the guy up. Sit that down. Get me some more. Foam me up, Scotty.
Austin said his birthday gift from Mom is Made It Con.
Oh, you're going to love it. We were working on Made It Con before this. We might be able to announce some stuff in the next... Well, tomorrow's Friday. We're hoping to do it. Announce some things tomorrow. We've got a couple more things to do. I think Vince has something he has to do first. I don't think you know yet.
Oh.
But I think there's something you have to do before we can do any more announcing at this point.
Okay.
Michelle will tell you. She's just waiting on us to get out so she can tell you. All right, then. I'm going to glue this down to this side. So that way, whatever picture I put in here can be hooray. Or not me, but whoever gets it. Whatever picture they put in can have to do with hooray. Wouldn't that be funny? Oh, there's a super chat?
Yep.
Yay! I just saw Miss Sue thank somebody for it. Thank you so much. Who was it? Look, we have a little door. It's cute. I like that. Maybe some flaps.
Penny.
Thank you, Penny. Check this out. This is going to freak some people out. I already know this, okay? I'm going to make a tab out of this. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick it on one side of this piece. All right? At the bottom, where I want it. And then I'm going to fold it in half onto itself. And the adhesive is going to grab the page underneath and create a tab at the same time. This is something she does, all right? So we've just created a little tab to open that book with. And I see her do that a lot in her albums and stuff, okay? So then if I come over here, I could do the same thing anywhere that I have. Oh, I need to put something in here. Oh, this
Austin is a girl, not a guy. I apologize.
Oh, sorry. We have an Austin. Actually, have you said that? We have an Austin. We have an adopted Austin.
Yeah.
He's one of our boys. He's been, him and Thomas have been together. Let's see. They started playing Pee Wee football together. We think they were 5 or 6.
Yeah.
So they met each other that young. And they are together a good bit. A lot less now since Thomas goes to a different school. But they're still together a good bit. So that's why we automatically assume Austins are boys, because Austin in our house is. So.
Yeah. Somebody asked about what's a super chat, or how do they do a super chat?
A super chat is basically like a tip you can give to a YouTuber while they're live streaming. And there's a spot. I'm not exactly sure where it is. I do super chats because I've sent some to folks before. But there's a spot where you can give a super chat. You just have to have a payment method set up for that to work. Look here. I'm going to make look here. Look up here. Look up here. Where's that reference? Some people will know. All right. I'm going to put this piece down like so. Wait, see if somebody knows. Oh, man. We could have seen. All right. So I'm sticking this sticker down, sticking up halfway. And I'm going to take the other one that's the same size and put it on the back and make another pull tab. I think that'll be cool. And then when I slide this into here... What?
Okay,
did you just see that message I just got?
The super chat is under the live chat. Click on the dollar and follow the link to give.
Thank you, Tam. I wasn't sure where it was.
I see the dollar sign down there now.
You do? So now you know. All right, I'm going to use this word lovely. I've been wanting to use it. But I think I'm going to have to do some cleanup on it. Because these little stickers like this, these little fine stickers, the little ones on the inside will... stick and not come out until you get them out. How do I want to do that? I usually do it on the paper. Let's see if I can just do it to my hand. I think I can. So I'm just sticking those little pieces down to my hand. And then when I peel this up again, they should be gone. They should be stuck underneath. They are. Good deal. Okay, so I'm going to pull this out. And this green is a great place for this to go. Stick that down. Like so, because it'll really pop on that green. Oh, isn't that pretty? And then slide that back down in. Cute! I like it. Yes, I paid attention to my camels because I did not want to spark any rage.
Yeah, you got them facing the right way.
They're in the right direction. I paid attention. Okay. This needs something. Anytime I have this, I'm going through now and doing like the embellishments. This green really shows things off. I'm going to put some stuff up there. I think I'm going to put some, What do I want to put? Well, this little flower, this is the weirdest little flower. Will he fit down here? He does fit pretty good. I just think anytime you have that kind of green, you have a place to put something. There's not a smaller heart. I was hoping that there would be. These would be cute up here. Let's do a little bouquet of flowers. Something up here.
Sharon, you are not the only person that has an OCD during this project.
No, we are hearing a lot of it. I understand. That's the thing. I really do get it.
Somebody said they seriously think you should outline the lovely in white. Seriously think.
I can do that. I don't know. It shows pretty well. We'll see. Let me keep putting some little dots over here. I love that this paper pack has these little dots in it.
Colleen says she loves watching, but it's making her eye twitch.
I love when people have our sense of humor. I really do. I totally get it. And that's totally something I would say. I would actually just look at you and twitch. Or just like the robot. Remember when we did the robot and he's like that? Yeah. That's what this would do to me, right? There's both. There's camels and llamas. These are llamas, but this is camels in here. There's one. He's right side up. More buttons. I agree. Let's do more buttons. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, you know what? Let's make a custom button. Let's put a button. Oh, we need something here. Okay, let's see. Let's put a button. All right, let's put I love you lots right here and then put a button down here with it. And let's make a custom button. I'll show you how we're going to do it.
Now, Tina has said this a couple of times, so I'm going to point it out. Tina said, since you're stepping out of your comfort zone, you should use some glitter.
Oh, no. I'm not going that far.
Let's don't get crazy, Tina.
We're not going to lose our minds. We're not going to lose all reason. Where's Naoka? Tell her, Naoka. We're not stepping. Naoka messaged me. No, she put it on Facebook. I played with glitter today. Now I know why. Like, now she gets it. We're not losing. We haven't lost all of our faculties.
So, Tina, you're losing out on the glitter, babe. It ain't happening.
All right. Here's a green button. I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to customize it. I'm going to put it here, but I think I'm going to put one of these stickers on it to make
Bethany,
it like
are you in Clio, Alabama?
Clio? Are you serious?
If you're in Clio, Alabama, we probably related.
I bet you are. Because there ain't many folks. There's not a whole lot of changes in the family trees from that area, is there? Like they all just kind of branch off.
Funny.
They branch off this way.
What you trying to say?
No, I'm serious. Everybody's related in those little towns like that.
We're talking about my family tree now.
No, listen what I'm telling you. In those little towns, this is true. Everybody's related. In this town, they are. You know that's true. When we first got here, y'all, we would say something about, yeah, the cable guy came to our house or whatever, and somebody'd go, oh, you mean oh so-and-so? Because he's related to somebody.
Clio, Michigan.
Michigan.
Oh, well.
Clio is this little town where Vince's family reunion is held every year. Well, Blue Springs, which is down there too. Some of y'all know. But it's true, y'all. Listen. Gosh, y'all want to hear a story? Because I think this is a funny story. Have I told the pool story? Have I told the story about getting our pool fixed when we first moved here?
I don't know if you have or not.
Do you think I should tell it? Because it's funny.
I don't care if you do.
Have I told y'all about when we first moved to this little B town? Now, first off, we don't live in Verbena. We live in the bigger town. We live in the county seat, which is Clanton. So, if y'all want to know, I'll tell you. But somebody got to say they want to know because I'm not going to share it if you don't want to know. But yes, when we first moved here, we realized how small this town was real quick. In Milford. Have you got... Oh, wait. Okay. So, I made a custom button. See what I did there? Put a little glue on there. And then stuck it down. Look how cute. This little button.
Know.
Look at this. Look at my custom button, Vinny. Mm-hmm. It's cute, right?
Look at you.
So the story I want to share with you is when we first moved here, we bought a house that had a pool, and we'd never had a pool before. That was new. We don't have one now because of that pool. Is that the truth?
That is absolutely true.
Because of that pool, we do not have a pool. So when we moved here, it was green. It had gotten really bad. So we decided, I'm putting a sticker down now. We decided we were going to call the pool company, the local pool folks, and ask them what to do about our pool. So I called the number. And this is what they say when they answer it. And this is still the case, by the way. They say, thank you for calling Clanton Pool Supply and Bus Station. How may I help you? And I went, what? Now, we moved here from Montgomery, which doesn't sound like a big town probably to most folks. But Montgomery's a pretty big city for us, right? So I went, are you kidding me? This is the bus station and the pool supply company. It's the same thing. So
okay, that's the first. I'm gonna interrupt you.
Okay.
Because Jacqueline says I sound like John Goodman.
It's about time we got somebody besides Dr. Phil. Oh my gosh, I have been watching Dr. Phil. Guess what?
I sound like him.
There are times, I'm not gonna lie. There are times you sound like him. Like last night he said, he kills me saying, "How's that working for you?" Say it.
How's that working for you?
No, you sounded like you just then.
I know.
He absolutely was so funny. Anyway, so the lady starts to tell me what to do about my pool, and it was hilarious, y'all. She was telling me that I needed to get... Should I say it with her accent?
Yeah, if you don't do it with the accent, it's not even going to be funny.
So she says to me, okay, here's what you do. You get you a bottle. She said, you got a Coke bottle?
A drink bottle.
A drink bottle. She said, you got a drink bottle? And I said, yes, ma'am, I have a drink bottle. She said, now you take that drink bottle and you ranch it out real good. Now, if y'all don't know what ranch is, it is not a dressing. It is not a place where we raise cattle. It is how you rinse out a bottle.
You ranch it out real good.
She said, you ranch it out real good, and then you fill up that bottle with your pool water, and you bring it to me. Don't do Tim Allen.
Tim Allen.
You love Tim Allen.
I love Tim Allen. He's like one of my favorites.
Anyway, that was so funny to me. That was our first experience in the small town. You ranch it out real good. Now, I did know what ranch it out meant because that's also how my grandmother said rinse. So I knew it when she said it, but I was tickled, y'all. Tickled. All right.
We were just like, what the next place we're going to call is going to be. Go on, say it. No, I'll say it. You're going to say it. Say it.
We were like, what if we call like the barbecue place and it's like Clanton Barbecue and Dentistry? What if we did something like that?
Chicken. You're such
What if we
chicken.
did that? It was so funny. Like, we didn't know what we were going to get. So
that wasn't near as funny as what you used to say.
So, anyway, I'm going to put some more of these guys down right here with some more foam because I love these stickers. I want to do like a collection of feathers. So, I'm pulling out the feathers left on here. Some of my stories are just too much, Vance. Some people don't get them. They're too much. You got to live in the South for it to make sense. Not really, I don't guess, because people make fun of us all over the world, don't they? They make fun of Southerners everywhere. We get it, y'all. We get it. We watch all the shows. Like, I watch Andy Griffith, and guess what? They crack me up with just how Southern they are. So funny. All right, I'm going to do a little foam on these feathers, and then I'm going to make a little, like, feather arrangement, I think, if I can get it all on here. Here's this one. Where'd that tiny one go? Anybody see it? Here it is. Where'd that teeny one go? There it is. And let's stick this down here like so. All right, I got a little bit hanging off the edge. Let me cut that off. All right.
Hey, are any of you folks that are above the Mason-Dixon line, can y'all fix y'all's weather?
Have any of y'all got pulled with the weather people?
Because, I mean, y'all getting on my nerves up there with all this cold weather. I can't ship our glitter glue.
It's on their nerves too, Vince.
Could y'all please warm up the temperatures above the Mason-Dixon line?
It's so on their nerves. I see it, and I agree with y'all. It's bad. Somebody said they like how polite we are in the South. A lot of people are very polite in the South, and we teach our children to say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, and yes, sir, and no, sir. And when my cousins moved back from California, and they were having to teach their children to say that, it was really weird for them because they weren't used to that. And I didn't even think about it. And my cousins didn't think about it because they said it when they were young. But when they brought their kids back after being in California for so long, their kids were like, why do I have to say this? And guess what? It's just something we say. So, look, those people are praying about it. They're asking them to make it stop. Hey, let's make another tab. This time, let's make it a heart. I'll put it right here. And I'm going to use this other heart and put it on top of it, directly above where that one is. That's cute. I like that little tab. So you can pull this up with that little tab. Adorbs. Now, I have a question for you guys. And I think this is what I want to do. Let me show you what's left. Okay.
Louise said, my dentist is drill them, fill them, and bill them.
That sounds like some attorneys around here.
Drill them, fill them, and bill them.
So this is where I'm at. I've got 3 partial sheets. I don't have a full sheet of anything because I've cut into all of them. 3 partial sheets. And I have a few stickers left, okay? Normally what I do is I do not complete the album with every single thing. And the reason I don't is because when I put pictures in, I might want to put some stuff on them. Or I might need some more things in different ways. So here's what I'm going to do. The person who wins this album is going to get these pieces. And I know y'all always want me to use every little tiny bit. But I just think it's best if you're making an album to not use every little piece and save some. Because if you've ever filled in an album, you'll be like, oh, this needs something or that needs something. So this will come in the winnings. You'll get the partial pieces that are left. and that. And then this is going to be the album. Oh, this needs something. Sorry, I got to put something on top of this. Let me look in here. I just looked straight at it. Let's see. What do I want to use? I've used a lot of these stickers. I don't want to use home. I like the word shine. Maybe I don't want a sticker at all. Maybe I want to come in here and cut something out. I love that other llama. Should I fussy cut that llama? Oh, I think I should. Oh, I think I should. We need to figure out how we're giving this away. Let me see. Michelle, can you come here, please? I think I know what we'll do. I think we will do a blog post on MaymayMadeIt.com with an entry for a raffle copter, okay, that you can then, I gotta take my glasses off, I'm not gonna do this, that you can then enter to win this. I think that's what we'll do. Because if I put it on my blog, you don't have to have a YouTube, I mean, you don't have to have a Facebook, or you don't have to have a, what am I trying to say? You don't have to have a Twitter, you don't have to have an account anywhere to try to win it. So we will do the raffle copter, and we will announce it once it's done. And unless, Tabitha, can you make a raffle copter? Because if you can, you could go do one. I can't remember who all can do that. If somebody could make a raffle copter for this, we could go in and link it for folks. All right, you want fussy cutting tips? My favorite tip about fussy cutting is this. Don't hold your scissors straight. Tilt them out. What happens is, then you can see where the blade is going. If you hold it straight, you can't see. Does that make sense? But if you turn it just slightly, if you angle it out, you can see where the blade is going, and it helps you kind of draw the line. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Did I explain it where it makes sense? Seriously, I'm always trying to make that make sense, but I don't know if I... It's like pivot. You pivot the blade open. You open the blade. That's what I should say. You open it up like this so you can see it. Because if you go straight at it, it just ain't going to work. Straight at it makes you not be able to see where the line is. But if you'll just tilt that blade slightly, it's like it opens it up and gets it out of your way. And I can see exactly what I'm drawing on. Because I'm just tracing it with the blade, right? That's what you're doing. You want to try fussy cutting?
No.
No one likes to fussy cut. I do. I think it's fun. This takes me back to the days when we used to decoupage. Who remembers decoupaging? I bet a lot of you folks remember it. I used to love to decoupage. We should bring that back. Some people still decoupage a good bit. But it's especially good. This reminds me of decoupage. This kind of feeling of this paper pack reminds me of it. Does it do that to anybody else? Kind of bohemian. You know what I'm saying? You know why Michelle didn't come in here? I just thought about something. We made everybody turn their Wi-Fi off. So nobody's on here but us. Nobody's listening. They're all doing another project. So I'm not going to try to cut every single one of these flower petals out. I'm going to cut real close to them and get in here like this. Cut, cut, cut. All right, so I'll see. Did Tabitha say about the raffle copter? I don't know if she knows how. I don't know if I've ever given her sign-on for that. That's the thing I'm thinking. She could figure it out, but I don't think I've given her a password for it. Did she mention?
I don't remember seeing her say that.
Okay. All right, then. We're almost done. I'm going to cut these legs out. Like so.
She says she cannot.
Okay. I didn't think I'd given her a sign-on. If you had a sign-on, there's nothing to it, but we'll build it, and then I'll come back and announce it. Oh, I know what. I'll build it before the Crafter After Show. And that way you guys can see it on the Crafter After Show.
Mo asked, what are the dimensions of this album?
7.5 by 7.5. That was easy enough, wasn't it?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
You weren't expecting me to know.
I really wasn't.
But I did.
You did. You did good.
7.
Mo will be happy.
Yep. I know because I cut the cardboard for it.
Now, I will tell you, if your husband is a fisherman, you can buy him a pair of them cutter bee scissors, because them some nice scissors for fishing.
Yeah, you have taken some of these for that, haven't you?
Uh-huh. I got them in my tackle box.
They're great for fishing line.
Oh, yeah. Them things are sharp.
They are sharp. And you can put them in your tackle box with this little cover on them. And they're good. That's good. So if you want an excuse to shop in a craft store, be like, but babe, I was buying you something.
Oh, yeah.
See? But I was getting you something while I was there. I thought if I'm going to pay shipping, I might as well give me something.
Yeah, that's right. So if you want to help your husband out, buy him a pair of them
Buy him
cutter
a
bee
pair of
scissors
cutter
for his
bees.
tackle box.
Listen, my boys love them too. As a matter of fact, do you remember I had a pair in the car? They fell out of my crop kit for somewhere we were going. And Joe found them. And he was so excited that he found a pair of cutter bees. He was like, I found a pair of cutter bees. The kids love them. Everybody loves them. They're good.
Now, a while ago, Paynham said they were, how was it? I forgot what their last name was, but Paynham said that they were not a crafters and this was their first project.
Oh, cool. All right, guys. I want this to pop. I'm trying to find a way to make it pop without getting into anything but this paper pack. And my paper options have dwindled. Are there any scraps over there I'm missing? See anything that I'm missing over there? Oh, this stripe might do it. You're really reading. You're intent.
Well, I'm trying to keep up. There's things flying by. Carol said you need to pop up the llama.
Yeah, I do need to, but the problem with popping him up is I cut him from that front piece, so he's really thin. So what I'm going to do is try to make him show. And I think he'll show on this stripe. Yeah, he's pretty good on this stripe. And then I think what I'm going to do is glue him down and then tear around him. I don't know, should I do that? Or just, no, I probably should let all that show. I think I could make that a pocket, actually. I'm going to straighten this up. Yeah, I see what you're saying, but he's so thin, if I pop him up, he's not going to live through that. Because he's really, that paper, y'all know that front paper's thin. All right, let's do this. Let's glue this down like a pocket. I don't have that straight yet. There we go. All right, so. Dun, 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 dun. Let's glue this down on two sides. Which sides? Those. So on two sides, here and here. So we're just making a tiny pocket, and there's no telling. You could put a little embellishment in here. You could put anything in this little pocket. It's cute. We could even bend it back. That's something else she does. Let's bend this back. Oh, it's the same paper too. That's cute. And then let's put our llama. I'll put my llama.
So Paint 'em Splashes, you're my old friend Miriam? Is that what you're saying? Or Paint M is Miriam?
That would be interesting. All right. I'm going to glue this down where it holds that little flap down. And then I'm going to cut the extra feet off. I know. Don't stress. No one stress about it.
Okay, Austin said, could you use your gator, maybe?
My gator. My crocodile? Is that what you're talking about?
Maybe. He used an icon.
She. Austin's a she.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. Let me glue this dude down. Do, 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 do. I like this llama. But I am going to cut his feet off. It's okay. He's just not going to be able to run away.
Paint 'em is Miriam.
Oh, wait a minute. Peel this off. Cut them legs away. You won't miss him. You won't. He looked like he's just standing.
Did you just cut the legs off?
You're not going to miss him. You're not going to miss him. He's just looks like he's standing in dirt. He's in the sand. That's it.
Oh, somebody said I'm ignoring them. I'm really not. I promise. Let me see if I can find what your question was. Oh, I forget that's not the touch screen no more.
Now my favorite part. This really is my favorite part. I have some ribbon. And I'm going to use this on. This is just some burlap, which I think is pretty, and it kind of matches and gives it kind of that same feel. I'm going to cut some pieces off. And here's what we're going to do. I'm going to come in here and tie knots around these rings. I'm also going to do something that's going to make the recipient happy after I get this done.
Because she thinks she needs to use some bling dots on there.
We'll get
bling
to
dots.
that. We'll get to it. So there's that one. But you know what? I don't like it. I'm going to take this off. I want to pull the wire out of this. I only buy wired ribbon for the most part. And Lynn says you always ignore her.
What?
Yeah, that's okay. You always ignore her.
Lynn Coleman.
Now you just called her out.
You know I don't ignore you.
Look, I'm going to pull this wire out so that it doesn't hurt somebody's fingers on this album.
Oh, Cindy said she just about fainted when them legs fell off.
Oh, come on. He'll live through it. He's just standing in the dirt, guys. His legs didn't go away. He's just in the dirt. All right. And you like the phrase. I know you think you don't, but you do. On this album, you like the phrase.
Gina, I saw that you asked a while ago what glue instead of art glitter glue. There's just not any other kind.
I don't use any other glue with that.
I'm sorry.
He can't answer it because I don't use a different one.
I don't know any other kind except for Elmer's, and I don't think y'all want to use that.
No. No, we don't. couple of ribbons there. I
Then
like
said
the
I
gray
ignored
with
her
this.
Even when she asked how I was feeling.
Do what?
Hmm.
How do you ignore her?
Oh, well, she said I didn't answer her when she asked how I was feeling.
Yeah.
I feel better, Lynn.
Yeah, I thought you answered that because a lot of people asked. I thought you answered. Maybe you didn't answer Lynn when she asked. Maybe you had already answered. Let me say this in Vince's defense. If a question has already been asked, we should say this. If a question's already been asked and answered, sometimes we won't re-answer it. Because then at the replay, we're just answering the same question over and over. So that is true. I will take up for him on that. So if you come in late, let me tell y'all, Vince is not going to ignore anybody. But if you come in late and you ask a question that's already been answered, he just might not answer it again. So just so you know. All right, let me tie this here. This one I'm going to tie 2 knots. You can make these parts as long or as short as you want them. It doesn't matter. And you can do anything. Like you can make it in organza. Some organza would be cute. I don't have any organza. I'll cut another piece for this other side. And I've got this other ribbon I may tie on here too. Do this. Do this. I'm going to trim this down a bit. Trim this down a bit because it was a little too long. And I'm going to find some other ribbon laying around to tie on there because I think it needs more than that. And I think I've got some green that might match it in the other room. So I'm going to stop here with that. Let's put some bling on the front. It definitely needs some on the front. I want to use this. I love this color on it. Let's put some here. Yikes. One there. And then one here beside it. And then a little one. I'm going to graduate these.
Have you got any red ones?
It doesn't need red. There's no red on here.
Somebody said it needs a pop of red.
Oh, you know what? It's because it looks red in the screen. This is really pink. That might be a little bit of red. I don't know, but it's mostly, it feels pinky to me. Does it you?
Well.
In real life?
Yeah, kind of. But up on the top there, it's got some red in that.
Yeah, I think there's a stripe of red in there. You mean red ribbon? Maybe that's what they mean. I'm afraid that, I think it needs either a pink or a green. Y'all know I don't have no pink around here. Y'all know I don't. But I do have other, oh look, I've got this one. I got this orange. I can tie it over there. I can probably get 2 out of it. Maybe more.
Also said she meant the cricket.
Oh, can you use your Cricut for what?
To cut the stuff.
To cut these pieces out. Oh, she meant like instead of fussy cutting.
Yeah.
You could, you just couldn't use it to cut that particular llama. Now you could use your brother's Scan and Cut to cut that llama. You could lay that on your Scan and Cut, scan it in, and then cut it. But your Cricut doesn't do the same with that. Let's put this orange on here. Let's put it between these two.
Somebody said you could use some green ribbon too. That would work.
Yeah, I think I have a wider green that I'm going to try to put on it before we send it to the winner because I think it needs that. Oh, I like that pop of orange over there. That's cute. Let's do some more. Let's do more pops of orange. Yep. Thank you, guys. You know what? I took Vince home yesterday because he was sick, but I had a splitting headache, and y'all are not going to believe this. I took Advil, my headache wouldn't go away, and I kept thinking, what is this? And I kind of blamed it on like the weather because our weather's been changing in and out. And then I told Vince at about 6 o'clock, I thought, you know what? I've had no caffeine today. So I went into the refrigerator and got one of your Mountain Dews and took 2 sips of it. And 2 seconds later, my headache was gone. Because I'm not a big Mountain Dew fan, but I was like, I need some caffeine. And it went away. That got rid of it. All right, let's see where else we can put some sparklies. I got some sparklies here. We might could put some here. I don't know. I tell you what I'm going to do. For the winter, I'm going to include the leftover sparkles too.
Now, I'm going to say this because there's a lot of people talking about that orange stuff you put on there, and they're really discouraging the color orange. So I'm going to ignore all those comments.
Are they saying it's a War Eagle color? Because I think it's
No,
great.
they're not saying nothing about
Tennessee.
no War Eagle color. They're talking about that other wretched place.
Tennessee. Tennessee orange. You're about right. All right, here's what's coming in your winning package.
And that really is Tennessee orange too, by the way.
In your winning package, you're going to get both of these. Oh, look, I brought this over. I forgot I brought this over. I don't know about that. Is that 2 pink and 2 zebra? I kind of like it. I'm going to tie it on. It can't hurt. If the winner gets it and don't like it, they can untie it. I think it's cute. So I'm going to trim it. These are going to be shorter ones. Just like this. And let's tie it on the inside. No, let's tie it in there.
You going to tie the pink in with the
Yeah,
orange?
I like it. I think it works. I love pink and orange together.
That's going to be wild.
Yeah, look how good it looks. It looks great. I'm going to knot it. so it will stay. And then if the winner doesn't like it, they can totally get rid of it because it's just tied on. So that'll be easy enough, right? I think so too. Thanks for agreeing with me, everyone. Every single person. You like that? Every single person. Okay, so anyway, I was telling y'all something. What was I telling? Oh, in your winning package, here's what you're going to get. You're going to get the book, all right? You're going to get the leftover bling. You're going to get the leftover paper plus the scraps. I have this little tiny pile of scraps. Let me show y'all. I have this little pile of scraps. I'm going to put those in a Ziploc bag, and you're going to get them because you can use them in any way you want, all right? And
yes,
then,
this is a giveaway prize.
And I have had these buttons. I won these buttons at a card party we did. And I've used them so much. I've used half of them up. I'm going to include these buttons because you might want to use those. And I'm going to include this ribbon just in case. So you have it. And I have some of this burlap left over. I'm going to include that too. I think I've pretty much given everything. No, wait. Do y'all want the pink ribbon? And the little bit of orange? Yes, you do. Why not? Let me wrap this up. I'm hitting myself in the face with it. So you'll get the burlap ribbon. You'll get this piece of orange that's left. And I'm going to give you this pink as well. Because you might need it when you're putting pictures down and stuff. So all of this is going to be included. Good? I think so.
I like it.
I'm calling it. And we'll see what happens when Brenda comes and looks at it. Now, she's not going to love this. I don't love this either. This needs some organza. I don't have any organza. Oh, wait. I'll steal some from her album.
You can't steal
I can, because
stuff.
we'll put it back. Yes, I'm going to steal this. I like this.
Ooh.
Actually, I don't think I do. It needs to be white. Yeah, that's not going to work. Where's that other album?
They said you need to autograph it.
Yes, let me make a little thing for that. Is this white? It's whiter. No, that's mint. Nope, I'm not going to take that. She'll have some. I'll get her to bring me some when she comes. All right, let's make something for the autograph. So we'll move this over here. All that's got to go in the box. I need to get all that to Michelle. And let's see what we can autograph. Y'all want Benny to sign it too? Let's see. None of this is light enough. What if I sign the back of this? No? Is that tacky if I do that? Y'all tell me. Is that tacky to sign it right here? Sure. Yes means tacky or no? It's okay to sign here. Yes means sign Benny too. Sign the book, autograph. I don't want to sign the book because somebody might give it as a gift. I know what I'll do. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll come in here and pull one of these out and sign it. And then if they want to keep it, they can keep that. Where's one of our little pieces? Is this white on the other side? No. How about this? We can sign one of these. Since this matches the front, we'll sign this. And then if they want to keep it, they can. So, where's my Sharpie? Do you see a Sharpie? Hello, Sharpie. All right. What do I want to say? What's something we did new out of this album? What was something we said? Do you remember anything? Don't stress a lick.
Give a lick.
What else did we? Oh, you didn't give a lick. That's right. I know what I'm going to say.
Somebody said outside the box.
I know that shocked some people right there. I'm going to say it. What do you think shocked some people?
Don't stress about it.
No, this.
Maymay.
What's weird about it? Maymay's one word. Because some people will,
one word.
I know, some people put to make it 2 words, but it's 1 word. And so some people, when I sign it like that, they think it looks funny. And I'm like, nope, it's 1 word. It's 1 name. All right, you want to come right here and sign it? So they can see you do it so they don't think I did it for you. Come do it. Oh, it feels good to stand up. Y'all, we made this album in like, how long have we been on today? An hour? So we've done it in less than 3 hours we did all this. Oh, he's lefty.
Do I sign it Vince or Vinny?
Whatever you want to sign.
I'm going to sign Vince because I don't ever sign Vinny.
It's your signature, Lefty. All right. I'm calling it, and we're going to let Brenda look at it this afternoon and see what she thinks. I'm going to put this back into the little slot page where it goes. And then she will let me know what she thinks, how I did. And then one of you lucky guys are going to win it. So tonight at 12:30, was it? It's 11:10. So in just a little bit, we'll have that link in the video, the next live we do, which is the Crafter After Show. And they want to see our faces. I've been warned.
Okay.
So we'll do a face Crafter After Show. We don't have, I don't think we have any new product to show, so that'd be fine. We have a lot of stuff you guys have sent us though.
I don't know if
We have the
anything
inks.
new or not.
We have the diamond inks. That's new.
The diamond inks. Okay.
But all right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. One lucky winner. So just come back to the Crafter After Show. And if you're watching this after the fact, just click on the Crafter After Show, which I'll come back and link in the bottom of the description of this once it's up. So if it's not there right now, it will be. And that way you can just click on it so you can go enter. Or if that doesn't work, just go to maymaymadeit.com and go to the blog and you'll find the post about this for you to win.
All right, flip through it one last time
Oh,
before
yeah.
you go.
All right, so I'm going to move all this stuff out of the way so we can do that. But the winner's getting all of that. Okay, let's go right here. So here's the beginning. And we will open this up. I've got all my ribbons tied tight there. All right, so here we have a flip out for a photo. Right here. And then we have a little book for photos. How cute is that, right? You can put a photo there if you want. Then we have this page that flips up. Has the little tab. Flips up. We have two photo spots here. My little zip tie, my little slip knot's coming loose. I'll fix that in a second. Ignore that. Okay, so these little guys will slide out here. And then we have a little book with a little pocket. Here we have our little waterfall page. And then, keep going. We have our little slide outs right here. They just slide in and out. Then we have a little pocket here. We showed off some of the paper underneath right there. We have this little piece with the two little pieces and you could put a photo there. Then we have this that has a little book in it. Isn't that cute? And then we have this little flap. I didn't do anything here. That's a great photo spot right there. And then we have these that come out of this spot and all of these little photo mats in here, which something you can do. Let me show you something Brenda does. I want to make sure you see this. She takes some baker's twine. Let me cut a piece like so. And then like this little book that we made, she would probably run this baker's twine through it. Where's my pokey tool? So she would run baker's twine through that hole right there. Let me get that out. There we go. And then she would tie a circle on this. Just a loop. So I'm just going to do it like this. Tie a little loop. This is something else I wanted to make sure I showed you guys, so I'm glad we flipped back through. I'm going to cut that excess off. Then this little loop, she would then put it on, like if she wanted it to live right here. Let me slide these. That's the easiest way. There we go. All right, so I opened that up. Then I would slip this into here and then close this. And that can go back through now. And then what this is one of those little pieces that's attached. That's how she attaches those little pieces that kind of flip around like that. They're just done just like that. That's it. So now, and here's the back with the dun dun dun. With that. There you go, guys.
Tammy asked, who is Brenda? So one more time, will you tell them who Brenda is?
Brenda is a friend of Maymay Made It. She's actually a personal friend of mine and Vince's, her and her husband, Bucky. And Brenda brought these albums to me about, I don't know how long ago. And now she teaches in our classes. She teaches at Made It Con. She does all kinds of stuff. She's actually a fine art artist. She actually does watercolors and things like that. And this is just one of her style of albums. And I showed you a bunch of them as we got started. So go back and check out the first part. And then you'll be able to see all that. So anyway, there's the album. I'm going to go so I can get ready for the Crafter After Show and do some stuff in between. And we will see you guys at 12:30 Central Standard Time.
12:30 Central Time. Hour and 15 minutes from now.
Bye, guys.
Bye now.